today. All right. Starting out with our warm up, we're going to start out getting those hands up into the air, reaching on nice and high, and then coming on, bending down, touching those toes, and stretching out those hamstrings. Coming down and just stretching out those hammies, bending down at those hips, alternating sides, touching those opposite feet down and all the way up. Stand up nice and tall. We'll go one more on each side, one more down on the right, and one more down on the left. Good. All right. And we're going to get that wide stance here. Bring our feet nice and wide, and then shifting that body weight side to side. All right. Going right to left, and we'll get a nice stretch in the groin on that straight leg. So one leg bends, and one leg stays straight. Going back and forth. Good. All right. We'll go one more inside here, one more onto the right, and then one more onto the left. Good. All right. Keeping that nice wide stance. Fingertips coming all the way down to the ground. And we're just going to rotate our torso. We're right, reaching that arm up into the air, alternating sides. Open up that chest, open up those hips, reaching on up, looking up at that hand as it comes up, and then back over to the side. We'll go one more on each side here, one more on the right, and then one more on the left. Good. All right, and coming on up, that comes to our top. Kind of bring those feet back together, and starting out with a little quad stretch, pulling that heel up to the butt, alternating right leg and left leg, pulling that heel up. All right, nice easy stretch here, back and forth. You put your hand on a table if you need to stabilize, and we're just going back and forth. So we'll go one more inside here, one more on the left, and one more on the right. Good. All right, and then pull those knees up to our chest, stretching out those glutes, stretching out those hips, just pulling that knee up to that chest, alternating right side and left side, back and forth. Good. All right, just alternating and stretching out those glutes. We'll go one more on our left and one more onto our right. Good. All right, shake those legs out. Then we're going to come up into a nice hurdle, coming up, and then rotate out. Up, and then rotate out, activating those muscles in those outside of the hips, those external rotators. All right, bring that knee out to the side. Good. All right, and then we're going to go one more on each side here, one more on our left leg, and one more onto our right leg. Good. All right, kicking those legs up. We're going to stretch out those hamstrings some more. All right, kick those legs out in front, alternating right and left, just trying to touch that toe in front of that body. Touching that toe in front of that body. All right, stretching out those hands, kicking it all the way up, back, and forth. Good. All right, we'll go one more inside here, one more on the right, and one more on the left. Good. All right, shake those legs out. Coming up top onto our arms, we're going arms out by our side, and starting out with little arm circles. Coming around and around we go. Starting out small, getting a little bit bigger with those small circles, keeping those shoulder blades squeezed back together, and then getting nice medium size here. Coming around and around we go. Not too big, not too small, and then nice and big all the way around. Nice and big all the way around. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, and going opposite direction now. Opposite direction, starting out with those small circles, coming around, keeping them small, getting a little bit bigger with those small circles, just a little bit bigger, keeping those shoulder blades squeezed back and together, and nice medium size now, not too big, not too small, coming around, good, 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 and then nice and big all the way, nice and big, good, 3, 2, and 1, good, all right, shake those arms out, and coming up into our shoulder shrugs, we're bringing those shoulders up, and then rolling them all the way back, bring those shoulders up, and then rolling them all the way back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, gonna go opposite direction now. All right, nice big shoulder shrugs coming back first, and then shrugging on forward. Coming back first, and then shrugging on forward. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, bring that arm across that body, stretching out that shoulder, hug that arm nice and close to that chest, and then we're gonna go over to the other side. Going over to the other arm. All right, reaching that arm across. Good, and then back over that first side. Back over that first side, just doing quick little stretches here, warming up that muscle, going back to that second side, reaching that arm across that body. Good, all right, and then we're going to come up overhead, stretching our tricep out, all right, pulling down on that back arm, and then switching over to our other side. Switching over to our other side, pulling down on that arm, stretching out that tricep, stretching out that shoulder, and back over to that first side. Back over that first side, pulling down on that elbow. Good, all right, and then one more onto that second arm, one more onto that second arm, hold it down, good, all right, and good, all right, shake those arms out, gotta bring that arm up over that body, get our side bend, all right, reaching all the way over, and just stretching out that torso, stretching out that rib cage, reach as far as we can, good, and then back up, and then over onto our other side, up, and over onto our other side, stretching all the way, good, all right, getting that rib cage stretched out all the way through, and then back up and over onto that first side again, coming back up, and over onto that first side one more time, good, stretching out that rib cage, stretching out those hips, and then one more coming back on that second side, one more coming back over on that second side, reaching all the way, reach that arm out as far as you can, extending all the way through, and then back up to the top, good, all right, shake it all out, getting all those cobwebs out from the evening, all right, today's workout, got our little remix of the week, tasting on all the days that we've done throughout this past week, and today is summer solstice, so for our workout, it is summer Swolestice, all right, getting swolled up in the summer, working on those guns, all right, so I'm getting a little bit of everything, but it's all in the presentation. We are going to be doing a little bit of everything today from the week. I'm going to be starting this out. We're going to be doing a few different circuits, and I'll tell you which exercise we're going to be doing. Each circuit that we finish, we got a minute break in between each one where I'll show you what we're doing for the next one. So first round today, we're going to be doing a little recap of a couple exercises from yesterday. Just 2 exercises actually. So we're going to start out today going hands up in the air. We're going to do a windmill coming down, touching our hands to the ground, then back up to the top. Coming down to the ground, back up to the top. You want to tighten up those abs to pull yourself back up. And as we're coming down, you're looking up at that top hand, getting that torso rotation as that fingertip comes down to the ground. All right, we're doing that for 60 seconds. Then we have a 30-second break where we're going to do some jumping jacks. You can come up and do a regular jumping jack, up and down. You can do a modified jumping jack, alternating right leg and left leg, or if you need it, if it's roasty-toasty in your place, then you can take that full break if you need to pull yourself down a little bit. All right, then our next one is going to be a plie squat. We'll go a nice wide stance here. We're going to come down into a squat, and then coming up onto our toes. So we're sitting back onto our heels, and then we're going to come up onto our toes as we come up to the top of that motion. All right, and then we're going to do a little side shuffle going side to side through our 30 seconds. So 60 seconds on the plie squat, then 30 seconds on the side shuffle. We're just going to do those 2 times through, going back and forth from one to the other. All right, so we're going to start that up in 10 seconds. Nice quick feel on that first one. 2 exercises with that active break. Starting out with those windmills in 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands up into that air, coming down, tapping the ground, and alternating right and left. All right, tapping that ground, alternating right and left. Tighten up those abs as you come all the way back up. Just bending at those hips. You're slightly pushing that butt back as you come down, getting soft in those knees. All right, sitting back on those heels and looking up at that top hand as we go up and back down. All right, looking up at that top hand as you go down, and then you're twisting that torso as you come back up to the top. Those hands come back together, reaching all the way up to the ceiling as you come up to that totally upright position. All right, tightening up those abs. Inhale as we go down, and exhale as we come up. Inhale as we go down, touching that ground, and exhale as we come up. Good. We got 10 more seconds on this one. Then we're going into our jumping jacks. 10 more seconds, then into our jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's jack it out. Regular, modified, or take the break. All right, regular jumping jack, modified, or take the break if you need it. Going arms up, legs out. Good. All right, keep it going. Keep that body moving. Keep that body moving. Abs are tight. Moving those arms, moving those legs. All right, keep it going. Keep it going. Getting that summer solstice ready. All right, up and down. Good. We're going to go into those plie squats next. Nice wide stance in 3, 2, and 1. All right, wide stance, sinking down, and then up onto the toes. All right, sink down onto the heels, and then up onto the toes. All right, nice wide stance here, making sure that we're keeping those knees out, and then just pushing that butt back as we come down. Keep those shoulders back, Inhale as we come down, and exhale as we come up. Inhale as we go down, exhale as we come up, and then coming up onto those toes as we get to the peak of that motion. All right, coming up onto those toes as we get to the peak of that motion. Good, down and back up. Good, all right, keep going here. Keep going here. Control it all the way through. All right, you can go at your own speed, go as fast or as slow as you want to on this one. All right, we're just controlling it all the way through, keeping those knees out nice and wide, toes pointing out a little bit further than a normal squat. All right, down and up. We're going to go side shuffles in 3, 2, and 1. All right, side shuffle from right to left. All right, right to left. Just switching those feet. Again, you can go as fast or as slow as you want to on this one. As fast or as slow as you want to. All right, you can get nice and aggressive, switching those feet back and forth. All right, or you can get a little more casual, just hopping along. All right, back and forth. Good. All right, we're going to go back to those windmills. Now, back to those windmills. I'm going to start in 3, 2, and 1. All right, hands up. And we're getting that rotation down and up. Getting that rotation down and back up. Tighten up those abs. All right, looking up at that top hand as we come down, twisting that body, twisting that torso, tapping that floor with our fingertips, and then back up to the top. All right, tapping that floor with the fingertips, and then back up to the top. Tighten up those abs. All right, don't let that core stay all loosey-goosey. You want to keep that core, those abs, nice and tight, nice and rigid as you're pulling yourself back up. Making sure you're using those obliques on the side. All right, tighten them up and pull yourself back up. All right, good. Back and forth. Inhale as we go down. And exhale as we come up. Good. Back and forth. Twisting that out right to the left. Good. Going back to our jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to our jumping jacks. Up and down. Regular, modified, or take the break if you need it. All right, regular, modified, or take that break if you need it. Up and down with those arms. Good. All right, getting that body moving. Keeping that body moving. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right. Keep going here. Keep going here. Jump it out. Regular, modified, or take that break. And we're going to go back to those plie squats in 3, 2, and 1. Nice wide stance here. Toes out. Coming down. And then up onto the toes. All right. Heels. Sitting back onto those heels as we come down. Keeping those knees out wide. And then up onto those toes as we come up. All right. Dropping that butt down. Nice wide stance. And then coming up onto those toes at the peak of that motion. Lifting those heels up off of the floor as we come back up to that top. Good. Down and back up. Good. All right. Keep that in here. Keep that in here. Tucking that butt back. Pushing that butt back. Sitting into those heels, down and up. Good. All right, making sure that we squeeze that butt at the top of that motion. All right, so we're thrusting those hips forward and making sure that our body comes fully upright, standing up nice and tall as we get onto those toes. Good. All right, we're going to go into those side shuffles in 3, 2, and 1. All right, side shuffles, back and forth. Side shuffles, back and forth. Go at your own pace, all right, as fast or as slow as you want to. All right, you can get as aggressive as you want to on this one, going back and forth. You can get that good hustle in there, alternating right and left, all right, or you can slow it down a little bit. We're just keeping that body moving. We just want to keep that heart working, those lungs working, right? And we're going to get a nice minute-long break in 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a breather. Take a breather, all right? Grab some water, all right? Hot day like today, stay hydrated, drink before you're thirsty. Always drink before you're thirsty, getting that water in that system. All right, next round, we're going a little Tabata style, all right? So as I think Thursday's workout, all right? So we're going to start out, we're going to do a single leg deadlift. Single leg deadlift, we're going to keep our left leg still, then we're going to come down, and then back up, stretching out that hamstring in the back, bending through those hips, bending through that waist, coming up to the top. So we're going to go 30 seconds of repetitions, and then we have a 10-second in between We're just gonna hold it at the bottom, and then we're gonna go back into repetitions. All right, we're gonna go 2 on the left, 2 on the right, wash, rinse, and repeat. So let's start on that left side in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna come down, left foot staying in place, right leg coming up and back down. All right, left leg stays in place. We're just bending over in those hips, tighten up those hamstrings, stretching out those hamstrings on the way down, and then engage those hamstrings and the glute and the butt, the glutes to pull yourself back up to the top there. Good, up and back down. Good, all right. Getting all the way through that motion. Getting all the way through that motion. We're going to hold it at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1. All right, so just stabilizing yourself at that bottom phase. Feel yourself contracting and stretching out those hamstrings at the same time. Then back to motion in 3, 2, and 1. Same leg back up and down. All right, kicking that right leg up back behind you and just stretching out that left hamstring coming down and up, keeping those abs nice and tight, keeping those shoulders back. All right, stretching out that hamstring on the way down. Inhale as we come down and exhale as we come up. Good, kicking that right leg up and back down. Kicking that right leg up and back down. Good, and we're gonna break. Holding at the bottom, 3, 2, and 1. All right, holding at the bottom, stretching out that hamstring. All right, stabilizing ourselves. Look at an immobile object on the floor that helps us stabilize a little bit there. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Switching over to our right leg. All right, right leg stays still. Left leg coming up and down this time. Left leg coming up and down this time. Kicking that left leg up. All right, stretching out that right hamstring. Keeping that back straight, all right, bending through those hips, coming down, and then back up, good, coming down, and then back up, good, all right, we're going to hold it at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1, holding at the bottom, stabilize yourself, stretching out that hamstring, good, keeping that left leg up, back to motion in 3, 2, and 1, back to motion, coming down, and then back up, all right, down, and then back up. Good. Kicking that leg up back behind you. And then coming back up to the top. Good. All right. Inhale on that way down. And exhale as we come up. All right. Stretching that body out. Stretching out that hamstring. And keeping that back nice and straight. Good. All right. Now we're going to hold at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1. Holding at the bottom. Holding at the bottom. Stabilizing. Keeping that center of mass over that right leg. And then we're going to switch back over to our left side in 3, 2, and 1. Back to our first leg. Back to our first leg. Coming down and back up. Kicking that right leg up and back behind you. Kicking that right leg up and back behind you. Good. All right. Stretching out that left hamstring and then activating that hamstring and the glutes to pull yourself back up to that upright position. You can tap that foot onto the ground as you come up to the top there. All right, restabilizing and coming back. Good. And 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold that at the bottom. Hold that at the bottom. All right, the higher you keep that right leg, the harder that's going to be, the more stretch you're going to feel in that left leg. And back to motion in 3, 2, and 1. Back to motion. Coming down and up. All right, coming down and back up. Good. Tighten up those abs. Stabilize that body. All right, kicking that right leg up back behind you. And then activating those hamstrings to pull yourself back up to that upright position. Good. Nice. Keep going here. Keep going here. Keep moving all the way through. All right, going at your own speed, going at your own pace. You don't have to do 100,000 of these. I want you to stay in control. All right, and we're going to hold it in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it at the bottom. Hold it at the bottom. All right, good. Stabilize right there. And we're going to go back to our right side in 3, 2, and 1. Back to our right side. Right leg staying on the ground. Left leg coming up and down. All right, we're stretching out that right hamstring. Moving that left leg up and down. And as we bring that torso closer down towards the floor. All right, inhale as we come down. And exhale as we come up. Good. All right, keep going here. Keep going here. Keep moving all the way through. Staying in control throughout that motion. Keeping in control throughout that motion. Good. We're going to hold it in 3, 2, and 1. All right, keeping that body down. Keeping that left leg up. Stretching out that right hamstring. And back to motion in 3, 2, and 1. Back to motion here. Down and back up. Back to motion. Coming up and back down. All right, keeping that weight into that right leg, keeping that weight into that right leg, and we're just activating those hamstrings in the back of that right leg. Inhale as we come down, kicking that left leg up, and exhale as we come back up. Good. All right, we got one more hold here. We got one more hold coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it at the bottom. Hold it at the bottom. All right, almost done here. Almost done here. Last one. All right, keep holding it out. Keep holding it out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, nice big breather. All right, nice minute-long break here. All right, grab some water again. All right, make sure that we're staying hydrated today. All right, next up, same kind of circuit. We're going to do another Tabata round. All right, we're going to do this time, it's a split squat. All right, so we're going to go left leg in front, right leg behind us. We're going to come down and up, just dropping that body weight down, coming back up. All right. And then we're going to hold it at the bottom for that 10 seconds. We got 30 seconds going through the repetitions. Then we got 10 seconds staying at the bottom. All right. The lower you are for that hold, the harder it's going to be. All right. Trying to keep that weight staying in that front leg. So you're making sure that you don't bring that knee all the way forward. You just want to drop that body weight down so that knee stays in the same spot, keeping that weight in that front heel. All right. So we're going to start out with that left leg forward in 3, 2, and 1. All right, dropping down and up, coming down and up. All right, we're going 2 rounds on the left, 2 rounds on the right. Wash, rinse, repeat. Going through it 2 times through. All right, keep that weight forward into that front leg. All right, coming down straight, bringing that right knee down towards the ground, and then popping back up. Bringing that right knee down towards the ground, and then back up. Good. Keeping those shoulders back. We're going to hold it at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it down at the bottom. Hold it down at the bottom. Keeping that weight into that front leg, that front heel. Coming back to motion in 3, 2, and 1. Back to motion, coming down and up. Good. All right, dropping that knee down and then popping back up. Good. All right, keeping it working to that left leg. Keeping it working to that left leg. Inhale as we go down. Exhale as we exert that energy, coming back up. Good. All right. Keep that breathing cadence. All right. Never hold your breath during these exercises. We got to get oxygen in. Keep that energy flowing. So we're going to hold it in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Bringing that leg down and holding it all the way through. All right. Keeping that weight into that left leg. Good, good, good. And we're going to hold it going to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Switching over to our right leg. All right. Going down and up. Going to that right leg, coming down and up. Good. All right. Nice. Keeping that weight forward into that right leg now. Good. Pushing through that right heel. Good. All right. Keep at it. Keep at it. All right. Keeping it working. Keeping it working. All right. The faster you go through the repetitions, the more challenging that's probably going to be because you're giving less of a break to that leg. All right. We're going to hold it at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Holding it down at the bottom. Keeping that weight into that right leg. Keeping that weight into that right leg. Going back to motion in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Up and back down. Good. All right. Coming down. Keeping that weight into that right leg. Keeping that weight into that right leg. Good. Nice. Keep at it here. Keep at it here. All right. Down and back up. The lower that left leg comes down to the ground, the more you're going through that motion, the more that muscle is working on that right side. Good. All right. The more repetitions you get in here, the faster you're going. Probably the more challenging it's going to be. We're going to hold it in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Hold it back at the bottom there. Holding it back as low as you can. We're going to go back to that left side in 3, 2, and 1. Back to the first leg. Back to the first leg. Left leg forward. Coming down and up. Good. Down and up. Inhale as we go down. Exhale as we come up. Good. All right. There we go. There we go. Keeping that weight into that front leg. Keeping that weight into that front leg. Going at your own speed. Going at your own speed. Coming down and back up. All right. Now we're going to hold that again at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it down low as you can go. Hold it down low as you can go. Good. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Back to motion. Woo! All right. Feel that burn. I feel that one in my quads. I feel it in my butt. All right, whole body's working here. Whole body's working. All right, up and back down. Good. All right, keep going here. Keep going here. Woo. All right, down and up, keeping that weight into that left leg. Good. All right, keep it into that left heel. Drop it down low, pop it up, and hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Back down into that hold. Back down into that hold, keeping that weight into that left leg. And we're going to go back to that right side in 3, 2, and 1. All right, 2 more sets to go. 2 more sets to go. On that right side, coming down and up. All right, good news is we're going on to our mats after this. All right, good news is we're going on to our mats. All right, for 2 rounds after this one. All right, down and up. All right, that could be good news. It could be bad news. Who knows? All right, leave it to be determined. Good, down and up, and we're going to hold it in 3, 2, and 1. All right, good, and we're going down, holding it down as low as we can go. Holding it down as low as we can go. Keep those abs tight. Shoulders are back. 3, 2, and 1. Back to motion. One more here. One more. We got full range of motion coming down and up, followed by one more hold. All right, one more full range of motion, followed by one more hold with that right leg. Keeping that weight into that front leg. Keeping that weight into that front leg. Going at your own speed, going at your own pace. All right, good. Keeping that weight all the way through. Woo! All right, almost there. Almost there. All right, we're going to hold it at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1. Give me that 10-second hold. Give me that 10-second hold. All right, almost done. We got a minute-long break coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo! All right, shake those legs out and meet me on the mat. All right, going down to the mat. Gotta have some fun down there. All right, this round, we're gonna go with a running clock. 30 seconds each exercise, just going back to back to back. We're gonna start out on our side. We're gonna go on our left side, doing a side crunch. All right, coming up and down. You can do the single, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can do the double, pulling those legs up and back down as that torso comes up. Then we're going to go into a side plank on our forearm. You can go on the knees or on the feet. And we're just going to drop those hips down and then up. Then we're going to flip onto our back. Then we're going to do a reverse crunch coming down to the middle and then to the left side. All right, reverse crunch coming down to the middle and then to the left side. All right, so we're going to start out with that side crunch. Starting out with that side crunch in 3, 2, and 1. Hand behind the head, and we're just coming up and down with that torso while we're on the mat. All right, down with that torso. All right, either doing the single or the double. Doing the single or the double. All right, coming up and back down. Good, up and back down. Tucking those knees in, or just doing the torso. All right, we're going to go into that side plank next. Side plank is coming up next in 3, 2, and 1. We're going onto our left arm, knees or feet, and we're just going up and down with those hips. All right, stacking those shoulders up onto one another and coming up and down with those hips. All right, tighten up those abs on your feet or on your knees. On your feet or on your knees, coming up and back down. Good. All right, keep going here. Keep going here, and then we're going to go onto our back next. We're going to go onto our back in 3, 2, and 1. Doing our reverse crunch down to the middle and then up to the left side. All right, down to the middle and then swinging those legs over to that left side. All right, good. There you go. There you go. Nice. Bring that down to the middle and then over to the left side. All right. And then we're going to be going on to the other side after this. So we're going to go onto our right side next, doing our side crunch on the opposite side. All right, up and back down in 3, 2, and 1. Onto our right side and doing our side crunch. Right side, doing our side crunch. You can do the single or the double. Doing the single or the double, laying down. You can use that bottom arm to help stabilize yourself. Coming down and up. Good. If you're doing the double, pulling those legs in at the same time as that torso, or you can do just one leg if you want to. All right, challenge yourself. Coming up and down. Good. All right, we're going to go into that side plank in 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice quick rounds here. 30 seconds. coming down and up, dropping those hips down, and then popping up to the top, dropping those hips down, and then popping up, all right, on your feet or on your knees, on your feet or on your knees, good. Bring those hips down, and then coming on up, bring those hips down, and then coming on up, good, all right, keep going here, drop those hips down, tighten up those abs, and we're going onto our backs in 3, 2, and 1, all right, onto our backs, doing our reverse crunch, we're going down to the middle, and then over to the right side this time, down to the middle, and then over to the right side, swinging those legs all the way out to the right, swinging those legs all the way out to the right, good, back and forth, coming down to that middle, and then over to the right side, down to the middle, and then over to the right side, good, all right, and we're going to go back to the start next, going onto our left side, side crunch in 3, 2, and 1, all right, coming back onto our left side, and doing our side crunch, coming up, and back down, all right, up, and back down, good, all right, doing the single or the double, doing the single or the double, pulling both legs in, pulling one leg in, all right, just getting that side crunch, challenge yourself, coming up and back down, good, all right, we're going to go into that side plank next, onto that left arm, in 3, 2, and 1, onto our left arm, on your knees or on your feet, on your knees or on your feet, all right, and we're just going to keep those shoulders stacked up on one another. You want to stay in control, dropping those hips down and coming back up, all right, relaxing those abs to come down, staying in control, and then tighten them up to pull those hips up off of that ground, good, all right, we're going to go back onto our backs next, doing that reverse crunch in 3, 2, and 1, onto our backs, bringing those legs over to that left side, coming down to the middle, and then legs sweep over to the left, down to the middle, and then sweeping over to the left, good, back and forth, keeping in control here, down to the middle, and then sweep them over to that left side, down to the middle, and then sweep them over to that left side, good, up and back down, good, right, almost there. Now we're going to go onto our right side, going to that side crunch in 3, 2, and 1, onto our right side, all right, and we're doing the single, or we're doing the double, doing the single, or doing the double, coming down, and up, good, all right, either tucking those legs in with that torso, or doing just the torso, coming up and down, engaging those abs on the side of that torso, all right, those obliques on the sides, and we're going to go into our side plank, coming up, side plank in 3, 2, and 1, all right, onto our forearm, onto your feet or your knees, stacking those shoulders up, and coming up and back down, good, bringing those hips up, and back down, tightening up those abs, tighten up that core, going down, and then tighten it up to come all the way back up, good, all right, keep going here, back up, and down, back up, and down, good, all right, and then we're going to finish on our reverse crunch in 3, 2, and 1, onto our backs, and we're going down to the middle, and up to the right side, down to the middle, and up to the right side, good, all right, down, and swing over to the right, down, and swing over to the right, good, back, and forth, all right, keep those legs straight, and just keep that core nice and tight here, keep those legs straight, and then keep that core nice and tight, all right, the more bend you have in those knees, the easier it's going to be, 3, 2, and 1, good, take a breather, grab some water if you need it. We got one more round on our mats, all right. Woo! All right, this round, we got 4 different exercises, same deal, 30 seconds a pop, going 2 times through, all right, so we're going to start out with a push-up, all right, you can go on your knees or your feet, just drop them down and back up. If you don't have the push-up in yet, just give me a little shoulder tap, back and forth. All right, then the next one, we're going to do an up-down plank. Again, you can do on your feet or your knees. We're going down to the forearms and then up onto the hands. All right, then we're going to go into a break dancer, into a plank position, and we're going to go kick one leg out, alternating back and forth. All right, if you can't do it on the one hand, then just give me that kick underneath. All right, tapping on each side. All right, so you can either do that on the one hand, kicking that leg out underneath, or you can just tap that leg back and forth, keeping those hands on the ground. All right, and then our last one, we're going onto our stomachs, and we're just gonna do a Superman holding it. All right, we're just gonna do a Superman holding that position, keeping our shoulders pulled back, our butt squeezed, our lower back squeezed, and keeping that core nice and tight. All right, so we're gonna start out with those push-ups again, doing 30 seconds, running that clock, going back to back, 2 times through. All right, so we'll start out with those push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. All right, drop that body down, and then back up. All right, drop that body down as low as you can go, and then back up. Extend those arms. Inhale as we go down, exhale as we come up. Inhale as we go down, exhale as we come up. Or if you're doing that shoulder tap, and just going back and forth. Inhale as the hand goes down, exhale as the hand comes up to that shoulder. Then we're going to go into those up-down planks in 3, 2, and 1. All right, on those forearms, then onto those hands. On the forearms, then onto the hands, coming down, down, and up, up. All right, alternating right and left. Staying in control. You can do this one on your feet, or you can do this one on your knees. You can do this one on your feet, or you can do it on your knees. All right, control that motion. The less you move those hips as you get yourself up, the harder that's going to be. All right, and we're going into our break dancers in 3, 2, and 1. Kicking that leg out. You go with one hand, or keep the 2. All right, one hand, or keep the 2. Or if you want to put those hands on an elevated surface to make it a little bit easier, you can do that as well. All right, kick that leg out, alternating side to side. The further I can kick it out, the harder that's going to be. Alternating right and left, controlling it all the way through. All right, breaking it down. Breaking it down. Going into Supermans in 3, 2, and 1. Onto our stomachs, and let's fly away together. All right, onto those stomachs, and flying away, keeping those arms, keeping those legs up, squeezing it all the way through. All right, full extension here. Keep that chin tucked in, looking down at the ground. Arms and legs staying up. Arms and legs staying up. Good. Squeeze that butt. Keep those legs up off of that ground. Good, good, good. All right. Going back into our push-ups next. Back into our push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Back up on those knees. Then we're going down and up. On those knees, going down and up. Good. All right. Nice. Keep going here. Keep it going here. Let's get that chest down to the mat, and then back up to the top. Down to the mat, and then back up to the top. Good. Extend those arms, pushing through that chest. Good, good, good. All right. Next up, we got those up-down planks. Next up, we got those up-down planks in 3, 2, and 1. All right. On those forearms, then onto the hands. Onto the forearms, then onto the hands. Coming down, down, then up, up. All right. Hands, then forearms. Hands, then forearms. Good. All right. Keeping those hips. Prevent those hips from wiggling around too much. All right. Try not to let those hips wiggle around too much as you're pushing yourself up off that ground on your knees or on your feet. All right. We're going to go into those break dancers in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Break dancers going right to left. Break dancers going right to left. Keeping those abs tight. Taking those legs out to the side, all right, and do it on one hand, or you can keep both hands on the ground, all right? You can go one hand, one foot, or you can keep both hands on the ground to make it a little bit easier, going back and forth, all right? You don't have to go for speed on this one. We're just controlling it all the way through. Superman in 3, 2, and 1. Onto our stomachs, all right? And hands, arms, and legs coming up. Arms and legs coming up, holding it right there. Tucking that chin in, looking down at that ground. Keep that core tight. Lift those legs up, squeeze that butt. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. And in 10 seconds, we're done. All right, 10 seconds, we're done with this one. Then we're coming up back up off our mat. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Good, all right. That round's done. All right, we got 2 more circuits to go. 2 more circuits to go. Woo, all right. Get a little cardio kick style on our last 2. So our next one, we're going a little back and forth. Well, Tabata round again, so we're going to go. Step 1 is a squat and side kick. Squat and side kick. Set 2, squat and front kick. Squat and front kick. All right, so side kick with that squat on the right side. Set 1 and set 2, same leg, getting that front kick. We're going to go set 1, set 2 on that right side, set 1, set 2 on the left side, and then we're going to repeat that one more time through. All right, doing 2 rounds apiece. We're going 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, or 10-second break. If you got it in you, let's get some jump rope action going. All right, so starting on that right side, side kick in 3, 2, and 1. Squat it and kick to that side. Squat it and kick to that side, raising that leg up as high as you can go. All right, if you don't get it as high as me, that's all right. You can just keep it down low, whatever you can keep in control. Whatever you can keep in control. All right, kicking that leg up and back down. All right, good. Down and up, getting that squat and that kick. And we're going to go into our jump ropes in 3, 2, and 1. You can do the jump rope, skip it out with me, or you can march it if you want to, or if you need that full break, then just take it. All right, we're going to go squat and front kick in 3, 2, and 1. Squat and front kick with that same leg. Squat, front kick with that squat with that right leg. Good, down and up. Sitting back on those heels, coming down and back up. Good. All right, kicking it out. Kicking it out. Nice job. All right, up and back down. Shoulders are back. Sitting back on those heels. All right, and give me that jump rope again. 3, 2, and 1. All right, skip it out. March it, or take that break if you want it. All right, we're going to go on to that left side now. Left side kick in 3, 2, and 1. Squat and left side. Squat, left side kick. Good. Up and back down. Good. All right. Lift that leg up. Kick that leg up. Lift it and kick it. Lift it and kick it. Good. Activating those muscles on the outside of those hips. Raising that leg up nice and high. All right. Good. Up and down. Good. All right. Now we're going back to our ropes in 3, 2, and 1. Back to our ropes. All right. Rope it, march it, or take the break if you want it all the way through. All right. Stand on those toes. We're going to go to that front kick on that left side. 3, 2, and 1. Squat and front kick. Squat, front kick. Good. Down and up. Going at your own speed. All right. You don't have to go my pace. If you want to go faster, by all means. If you want to go slower, have at it. All right. We all got our own abilities. We're all doing our own thing on our end of the screen. All right. Do what is comfortable for you as we're going through. All right. Down and up. Good. All right. Going back to those ropes in 3, 2, and 1. Back to our ropes. All right. You can hop it. You can march it. Or you can take that break. And we're going to go back to our right side kick. Back to our right side kick in 3, 2, and 1. Down and kick that leg out. Down and kick that right leg up to that side. Good. All right. Sitting back on those heels. Abs are tight. And just kicking that leg up nice and high. All right. Kicking that leg up nice and high. Good. All right. Back into that squat and up into that kick. All right. Good. Keep it going. Control it all the way through. Control all the way through. Back to ropes in 3, 2, and 1. Back to our ropes. Shoulders are back. You can jump it. You can march it or take that break if you want it. All right. We all got it today. Going back to that front kick on that right side. 3, 2, and 1. Front kick on that right leg. Front kick on that right leg. Good. Sitting back onto those heels. Getting that squat. If you don't want the squat, then just take it out. All right. If you don't want the squat, just take it out and give it that front kick up and down. All right. We all got it. We all got it going today. All got our own limitations. All right. Just do what you need to do. All right. We're going back to ropes in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back to our ropes. Shoulders are back. March it, hop it, or take that full break. Then we're going to go back to our left side, kicking it out on the side in 3, 2, and 1. Squat and left kick. Same deal. If you don't want me to squat, then just give me that left kick. If you don't want me to squat, just give me that left kick. All right, we're still getting through that motion, keeping it tight, keeping that core strong, raising that leg up. You're activating those muscles on the outside of those hips to drive that leg up into the air, standing control. Good. All right, we're going to go back into our ropes in 3, 2, and 1. Back into our ropes. Shoulders are back. All right, we got one more. We got one more on this one, and then we got one more circuit after this, and then we're done. All right. I know that's a long one today, but we got it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, squat, front kick, squat, front kick. All right, good. Sit back into that squat. Remember, if you don't want to squat it, just give me the kick. If you don't want to squat it, just give me that kick. Stabilize on that right leg and snap that left leg forward. All right, stabilize on that right leg and snap that left leg forward. Good. All right, keep at it here. We got one more on those ropes. Coming up in 3, 2, and 1. All right, hop it out with me if you got it, or take that break if you want it. All right, and we're gonna break it out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab some water, and we got one more to go. Grab some water. We got one more to go. All right, one more cardio kick round. We're gonna go hooks coming side to side. So we're gonna start out in a nice little soft squat stance here. We're just going to go back and forth, bringing those arms across that body, hooking all the way through. The faster you go with those hooks, the harder that's going to be, the more you're engaging that heart and those lungs. All right, that's going to be set 1, set 2, and then we're going to switch over to a little side knee, coming back and forth, tightening up those abs and just pulling that knee over to the side, breaking that twig over those knees. All right, you can go as fast or as slow as you want to for those. And again, we're going to go back to that jump rope in between if you want to. If not, then feel free to take that break. All right, or just march it, keeping that body moving. All right, so we're going to start out on those hooks, going right to left in 3, 2, and 1. All right, bringing those arms across that body, keeping those abs nice and tight, and just slinging those arms back and forth. Just slinging those arms back and forth. All right, tighten up those abs and moving those arms. Tighten up those abs, moving those arms. Good. All right. Exhale each time you punch. All right. It's a fast exhale. Good. Exhale as you punch it through. The faster you go, keep tightening up those abs to prevent yourself from rotating too much. Then go to ropes in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Go on the ropes if you want to. If not, march here or take that break fully through. All right. We're going to go back to those hooks coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Back to our hooks, going right to the left, going back to right and left, driving those arms across, punching it all the way through. All right, get that frustration out, throwing those punches, haymakers going side to side. Ha, ha, woo. All right, good. Keep those arms moving. Protect that face with the other hand. Protect that face with the other hand as one's crossing over, back and forth. Good. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Going back to our ropes. Going back to our ropes. If you want to, or march it, or take that full break if you need it. All right, then we're going to go to those knees, going side to side. Knees, side to side in 3, 2, and 1. Tighten up those abs, going back and forth. All right, going at your own speed. Going at your own speed. All right, just drive those knees up. Break that twig up over the top of that knee. Break that twig over the top of that knee. Tighten up those abs to pull that knee up, going side to side. Tightening up those abs to pull that knee side to side. Good. You can go as fast or as slow as you want to on this one. All right. You can even get a skip if you want to. Go a little speedy round. All right. And ropes in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back to ropes. Coming up and down. All right. We're going to go back into those knees in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Drive those knees up, back and forth. All right. Good. Tighten up those abs. Break that twig. Break that big twig over that knee. Drive it up to that chest. All right. Good. All right. Get some force behind it. Get some force behind it. Drive it up side to side, alternating right to left. Exhale as that knee comes up. Inhale as it goes down. Good. All right. Back to those ropes in 3, 2, and 1. Back to those ropes. All right. We got one more on each of those. All right. We got the 1, 2 with the hooks and 1, 2 with the knees. And then we're done. 3, 2, and 1. Back to our hooks, side to side. Back to our hooks, side to side. All right. Got 2 sets on this one, 2 sets on the knees. And I promise we're done after that. All right. Back and forth. Back and forth. Good. All right. Right side, left side. Right side, left side. Alternating back and forth. Good. Keep at it. Keep that body moving. All right. Fasten those arms. All right. Good. Keep at it. Keep at it. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Give me the ropes if you want it. All right. Or take that break. Give me the ropes if you want it. Or take that break if you need it. And we're going to go back to those hooks. Last round of hooks. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Pop it side to side. Tighten up those abs. Woo. And just bring those arms across that body. Good. Alternating right and left. Alternating side to side. All right. Moving those arms all the way through. Moving those arms all the way through. Good. All right. Got to protect that face with the other one. Got to protect that face with the other one. Exhale on each punch. Good. All right. Keep it going. Tighten those abs. All right. Preventing that body from rotating too much. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Back to the ropes. Back to the ropes. All right. We're done with those hooks. We're done with those hooks. We just got 2 rounds of knees left. 2 rounds of knees left. All right. Starting out in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Drive those knees up. Side to side. Tighten up those abs. And pop those knees up. Back and forth. All right. Back and forth. Tighten it up. Drive that knee up. Side to side. Twisting that torso. And popping that knee up. All right. Drive it up to the chest. Exhale as it comes up. Inhale as it comes down. All right. You're just kneeing out that air out of the lungs. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back to those ropes. All right. Good, good, good. Shoulders are back. Hop it, march it. We'll take that break. And last round of knees in 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Side to side. Tighten up those abs. Break that twig over those knees. Break that twig over those knees. Come on. Let's get it done here. Let's get it done here. Side to side. Twist that torso. Tighten up those abs. Exhale as that knee comes up. Alternating side to side. Here, back and forth. Good. All right. We're going to get one more on those ropes if you got it. One more on those ropes if you got it. In 3, 2, and 1. Finish it out with those shoulders back. Pop it. March it. Or take that break. And we're going to be done in 3, 2, and 1. Alright, good, good, good. Alright, let's hop onto our mat and get a nice little cool down. Alright. Whoa! Alright. Hop on down here. And let's cool it down together. We're going to start out onto our butts. Alright. And just stretching out our hamstrings. We're going to start out stretching out our hamstrings. Alright, coming down, touching our toes, reaching on down. If you can't get to your toes, just wrap those hands around the shins or the ankles, right? Just wrap those hands around the shins of the ankles if you can't get all the way down there. And coming all the way down. Good. Just stretching out those hamstrings, just stretching out that lower back. Tuck that chin into the chest. Good. All right. Holding it on to it right there. Holding on to it right there. Reaching all the way down. Good. Each time you exhale, try and come down a little bit further. Each time you exhale, try and come down a little bit further, pulling yourself down further into that stretch. Good. All right, and let's come on down, laying down onto our backs here. All right, I want you to pull that knee. We'll go right knee, holding onto that right knee, pulling into the chest. Pulling that right knee into the chest, hugging it nice and close, stretching out that butt, stretching out those hips. All right. Might be a little tough to get a grip on some legs. My hands I feel sliding off my sweaty legs here. All right, and now we're just going to twist that right knee over to our left side. Twist that right knee over to our left side. Stretching out that lower back. All right, just pushing down on the outside of that knee with our left hand. And trying to keep both shoulders onto our mat. Try to keep both shoulders on the ground as you're stretching all the way through. All right, keeping that nice stretch into that back there. Good. Hold on to that for a little bit longer here. Good. All right. And coming back up to the middle. And then we're going to go other leg here. Other leg, pulling that left knee in towards the chest now. All right. Keeping those shoulders pulled back. And pulling that left knee as close to the chest as you can go. Getting that nice deep stretch here. Pulling it on in. Getting that stretch in the glutes. Getting the stretch in the hips. All right, and then we're just going to bring that left knee over to that right side now. Left knee coming over to that right side. twisting through that lower back, twisting through that torso. All right, and just pushing down onto that left knee, on the outside of that left knee with our right hand. And hold on to that right there. Each time you exhale, trying to push that knee down a little bit further. Get deeper into that stretch. Good, trying to keep both of those shoulders still on the ground. And then coming up out of that one, good, all right. And then we're just gonna cross our right leg over our left leg here. And you can either come up to the top, stretching out those hips. All right, so you can come up to the top here, pushing that chest in towards those legs, or you can stay laying down and pull those legs in towards the chest. All right, so you can come up to the top and push that chest in towards the legs. All right, or you can come down to the bottom and pull those legs in towards the chest. All right, so my right leg is up over my left leg, and I'm getting a nice stretch on the right side, all right, on the outside of those hips. Each time you exhale, trying to sink down a little bit further into that stretch. Each time you exhale, trying to sink down a little bit further into that stretch, keeping that right leg over that left leg, and just trying to push that chest into those legs here. Good, and remember, if you want to, you can go down on your back as well. Good, all right, and then we're just going to switch over to the other side. So the left leg coming over the right leg, and again, you can go on your back, pulling those legs in, or you can go up onto your butt, using those hands to push yourself into those legs a little bit further. Right? Use a little more leverage here, gripping on. I'm sliding off my mat here. Down the bottom. Right. And we're just holding on to this one. Trying to stretch out that left side here. And hold on to that, keeping those shoulders back on the mat if you're laying down. And just pushing that chest into the mat if you need to. Alright, and hold on to that. A few more seconds here. Stretching out that left side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Alright. Nice. Great job today, everybody. Survived the summer Swolestice workout. Alright, that was a good doozy today. Woo!